area. Yeah. There are going to be pumps and pipes located underneath the entire distillery.
Is this place privately owned or does the government own this?
So, since the last local family that would have owned Mount Gay would have been the Ward family. They started to sell bits and pieces of the company off in 1989. Eventually, we are fully owned now by Remy Cointreau.
By you?
Remy, George, there they grow with three cloves and different. Now, it doesn't keep going like bamboo. It's going to cut off around 10 It fills the wells over here by running down the walls. The wells on the other side are filled by these trays. Now, the wells are all quite low currently because we are out with the molasses.
Yeah.
Now, the molasses is kept in these wells for safety. Also, this building has to be kept open and ventilated because once molasses is stored in large quantities like this, once yeast starts to interact with it, it produces tons of CO2. So, alright everyone, so our ingredients: water, molasses, and yeast. We do two types of fermentation or culture yeast. They make called proprietary yeast. It's still a variety of yeast from here, but we need it in this form as well. Down here. Yeah, so yeast is basically a single cell fungi that goes around an atmosphere. Yeah. So even if you were to move the distillery from here to just say 10 miles off and it's being fermented, column stills distill at very high ABVs. They tend to strip away a lot of the flavor and characters of the wash while it's being distilled. So it makes no sense building a lot of flavor than to have it stripped away. So closed ferment is sent to the column stills. Now, in vats in the fermentation area, we are not allowed to use cell phones in that area. All right. Local molasses. Now, molasses, both forms, whether it's local or Caribbean, both carry B vitamins, potassium, loaded in iron.
Remember what I bought? The box, like that, this wrong.
Big difference in flavor between the two, right? One is a lot sweeter.
The whole different cherries come out, right?
Oh, wow. What happens? The molasses is stuffed in, the water is added down to it. There's a method. the coronet is the pot still as well, but I'm going to run for the other copper pot still. If you notice, the neck is not, I would say not sweet, but sweetish. Right? Now, what's going to happen with the pot still? The liquid is going to be entered directly from one of those vats in the still. After the pot, it goes cold. There's actually a heating element below one of these, right? So the other one that is working will be the fine. So this is actually the temporary marking a long time ago that we built. After one of our distillers, the temporary blooms, we actually got together with some Scottish engineers. Had a conversation with the directors, convincing them to rebuild this. Now, when the first work, and goes until they cut it off. Now, this is the most liquid here at the facility. We also will not walk between the bins. They're pretty safe, but we can't fit. Actually, a lot of Jack Daniels barrels, but as they became harder and harder to get consistently, we now use a combination of Jack Daniels, Heaven Hill, and Jim Beam barrels. So the master blender, she's going to decide that because some of these are going to come to us. So they're going to carry the original distillates characteristics, right? So that helps the wood and the mature agent. So remember we told you we do two types of distillation. Copper column, continuous copper column distillation, and then there's pot still distillation. So remember I said it's continuous copper column distillation produces a lot more liquids. So all of these white label barrels are called still liquids.
So not to get past the other mark, but not
Bottled for the United States market or the UK market. Spirits bottled for those markets will be bottled, any of these signature ones bottled for those markets will be bottled at 40% ABV. It's a Judy's thing. You have to pay more for that extra ABV. Now silver is a mixing rum, cocktail rum. This is your pina coladas. This is